There were times when iShowSpeed fans almost killed him.
How are you, sir? Sir, are you okay?
So these are 12 moments when Speed's fans went too far. And first up, we have truly the worst donation ever that made iShowSpeed immediately turn off his live stream. Speed was vibing with his bald filter on, having a good time with the chat, when suddenly, some anonymous user sent him a really offensive dono.
Here we go again with the bald filter. You did this bullshit 6 months ago and you still doing it. Your content is the same bullshit every day.
Speed immediately ended the live stream after that. But that wasn't the only wild donation he received, because one time Speed was literally speechless after another dono.
So I am now in competition with you to make my dingaling bigger than yours. And when I make it bigger than yours, I am going to rip you.
What? What did you just say?
But next is something crazy happened during Speed's stream in Poland. When he was still on his Europe tour, some weirdo fan came up to him and straight up licked his hand in the middle of the street.
Huh? Speed, can I show you a trick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait, cool. Yeah.
Give me your hand like that.
What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Where did he go?
Speed got so mad that he had to chase this creep down and catch him. And luckily, my guy had his bodyguard here.
Hey! Hey! There he go, right there. Hey! Hey! You come back!
And after catching this freaky ass fan, Speed made him say sorry in front of everyone.
See, look. You got two options.
Yeah.
Say sorry.
Or we kiss, right?
No, bro.
No.
No, I'm not trolling. See, chat, he think I'm trolling. You got
Bro,
you got two options.
please, bro.
Say sorry, or there would be problems.
So let me know in comments if this dude went too far or he was just joking around. But something terrifying happened to Speed when he was in Brazil. It also happened live when he was walking through a favela. Then, out of nowhere, gang members jumped him and threatened him with huge wooden sticks and real guns. Speed was shaking like crazy, thinking he might get beaten to death on camera. And you can clearly see the fear in his eyes and how he was really out of his character.
Relax, tranquilo.
But 2 minutes in, the whole thing turned out to be a prank set up by one of his friends. He thought it was funny as hell, but Speed almost died of a heart attack, and he said he was never scared for his life like this day. And while these guys were jumping around him, screaming and laughing, Speed's face was looking like he went through the World War II. But one of the funniest moments ever happened when two kids were begging Speed to let them win a game of Fortnite. During a custom match, these two young men started crying for mercy.
Oh my god, I'm going to lose. Please, Speed, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless.
Their whining was so stupid that Speed immediately broke the character and started smiling. You can see he was literally dying inside hearing them, but then he realized one of the guys was watching his stream.
I live with my dad. I want to help her out.
Dude, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful as bro. What's wrong with you, bro? Stop laughing, bro. Look at you smiling, bro. You disrespectful shit, bro.
Even though this happened 3 years ago, fans still say this is the goated moment in Speed's entire career, after showing his whiner, of course. But the next story truly shows why Speed has bodyguard on every single of his outside live stream, because an absolute nightmare hit him during the Champions League quarterfinal between Manchester City and Real Madrid. Speed paid thousands of dollars for VIP tickets for him and his cameraman and bodyguard, but still couldn't escape crazy people. When Rodrigo scored for Madrid, Speed got excited and cheered while surrounded by some hardcore Manchester City fans. These dummies instantly started screaming at him to sit down, but one bald-ass fan managed to punch Speed in the face.
Bro, what the f? Yo. What the fuck?
That guy had balls. Thankfully, iShowSpeed's bodyguard was triple as big as him, and he jumped in immediately to protect Speed from the further punches. And yet, security forced Speed to end his stream right after the incident. Later, Speed said the fan could have just talked to him instead of getting violent, and he had no idea that the fight was actually gonna happen.
I wasn't even talking to the guy. Crazy thing, the bald-headed guy, I wasn't even filming him. I was filming his friend. But even if it was a problem, he could have said something. I would have just kindly just stopped, bro.
So even luxury tickets can't protect you from UK soccer fans, bro. But in this video, iShowSpeed showed the saddest DMs he has ever received.
I had this kid. So mind you, the kid was a fan of me in 2021, right? And he texted me, was like, hey Speed, I love you, I'm a big fan. Then in 2024, he sent me another DM and was like, fuck you Speed, I'm all older now, I'm grown now, fuck you.
And in 2024, this same kid came back with the most ridiculous switch-ups ever. Once he became older, he sent the most disgusting fan message ever.
Yeah, you bitch ass nigga, I grew up now, nigga. You don't wanna respond to me back, nigga, when I was your top support, nigga, you a bitch, nigga.
Yeah, so, I don't know, like, that kind of hurted me a bit.
Speed was so shocked, he wasn't even mad at this guy. But now things are getting 10 times serious. Because at number 6, Speed almost died by the hands of his own fans. And this real-life nightmare changed his life once and forever. During his massive Europe tour, his stop in Norway turned into the most horrific experience ever. Speed was literally in tears and completely traumatized by the situation. The horror began when Speed broke his ankle while showing Ronaldo moves to his fans through the window, but that little injury was nothing compared to what came next.
Y'all ready for this? Oh, that was so fire! Shit. Oh, I think I just broke my ankle. Oh, this is the worst fucking day ever, bruh.
With his ankle completely shattered, Speed had no choice but to leave the building. And this decision nearly cost him everything. Unable to walk, security guards carried his helpless body through the crowd. And this was the worst mistake of their lives. Hundreds of crazy fans surrounded him, punching iShowSpeed while he screamed in pain. One absolute moron ripped out chunks of Speed's hair right there in the crowd and later sold it on eBay. Speed immediately promised to fans that he would never step foot in Norway again after surviving this horrifying attack. Police arrested tens of people from the event, but I don't really think they got in jail for this. But Speed isn't always the victim in these crazy situations. Before he matured, some of his behavior on his early streams were just insane. A few years ago, a single Valorant game with Speed created one of the biggest dramas in streaming history. While being live playing with a bunch of girls, Speed completely lost control after they kept annoying him.
God damn!
He's mad.
What?
He's actually mad.
Is a bitch talking to me? Is a female talking to me? Am I no? Am I
Here we go.
Am I
Here we go.
Wait, time out. Is a female talking to me?
Here we go.
Is a fucking female talking to me? Get off the fucking game and do your husband dishes, bitch.
But that's not the only time he lost his mind in Valorant. Just a few streams later, Speed crashed out once again at an innocent girl.
These teammates.
Stop screaming.
Yo, shut up, bitch. Who you talking to? Fuck you, you fucking female. I don't give a fuck about no fucking female. Don't fucking talk to me. You talking to a fucking shut the fuck up.
And this exact clip got him forever banned on Twitch. In his apology, Speed mentioned how young he was and that he truly has some anger issues. He promised to become a better person, and 3 years since that happened, we can tell that the man kept his promise.
I'm young, you know what I'm saying? I'm very young. Every situation I grow, you know, and I change, you know, and I gotta become a better person. I apologize from that girl. I apologize if that girl wants to hit me up and say anything, you know, I would love to hear her out.
But the next person who went too far is Speed's mom. iShowSpeed's mother had zero patience for his insane behavior when he was still living with her. She just bust into his room mid-stream to stop whatever chaos he was causing, and it was happening literally every single stream.
No, 600K! 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 Mom, come on. I don't give a fuck. Alright, okay, alright. I don't give a fuck.
That's what your auntie did.
Shut the fuck. Ah, bro, what is he doing? Hey, man!
But nothing beats the time Speed had the most brain-dead idea ever. He lit actual fireworks inside of his bedroom, and it obviously ended up very wrong. I mean, only God knows what he was expecting.
Oh my goodness! I've been like right here. Get your tick. What happened? Firework went on? Yeah, a firework went out, then it just like went boom. Like, it's only
After this dangerous stunt, Speed's mother immediately kicked him out of her house. But the story actually has a happy ending. Speed admitted later that he was just a dumbass 16-year-old kid who didn't think about others. After becoming famous and making huge money, iShowSpeed bought his mom a brand new house as an apology.
My first big purchase was mainly probably just buy my mama house. That's probably like I was never like a guy like, oh, I wanted a chain, or I wanted that clothes, or I wanted this and that.
You're not a car guy.
Yeah, and plus I was 16. I didn't know what to do.
Right.
I didn't want a car because I didn't like to drive. I didn't want a chain because I just didn't want a chain. I didn't want clothes. I didn't want none of that. So I just kind of had money, you know?
He truly appreciated her, despite being a jackass for so long. And just like the young version of Speed, European soccer fans have always been absolutely insane. But what happened to Speed at the Portugal versus Slovenia match was on a whole other level. Speed was just enjoying the game when something absolutely disgusting was thrown right at his face.
What the fuck is this? What the hell he just stole? It's a dead rat. It's a dead rat. Who the fuck threw this? Let's throw a dead rat on me, bro.
Some Speed's fan actually threw a real dead rat at him during the game. How did he even find it there? Completely traumatized by this sick incident, Speed later promised his viewers he would never attend another match involving Slovenia. But the next Speed's fan who went too far is actually this guy. Trying to find a thing to talk about on stream, iShowSpeed asked this guy to share his darkest secret that he has never told anyone before. And what happened next left Speed completely speechless.
My darkest secret. I had sex with your mother.
Bro, can you see your dick? Like, when you look down, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it?
When Speed tried firing back by asking if the guy could even see his own dick, this sick bastard went even further.
Hey man, don't tell anybody though. That's just between you and me. I'm really your daddy.
I'm sorry. You think that's me, bro?
Hey, the reason that you're so good at barking is because I put your mama doggy style.
But what if I told you that everything I showed before is nothing, compared to the actually serious problems with Speed's life that people never talk about? And I'm talking about Speed getting swatted, more often than any other streamer imaginable. It's a common thing on Twitch when YouTubers and TIS streamers face swatting, because of some sociopaths who call fake emergencies to send armed police to streamers' houses. Kai Cenat experienced this living next to Diddy, but Speed's situations are far more dangerous. A few years ago, his address was constantly being leaked online, putting his entire family at a serious risk. The first swatting happened when armed police stormed iShowSpeed's home during a casual live stream. With guns pointed at his head, Speed had to slowly follow police commands while thousands of his viewers watched it on YouTube.
Listen to me. Someone called the 911 center and said, with your name, that you wanted to hurt your family and hurt yourself.
I am a popular streamer. These calls happen all the time. It just probably doesn't happen in Cincinnati because there's not that much famous people in Cincinnati.
Is it just people that are watching your stream?
It's people watching my stream that they're trolling.
But his sick fans didn't stop there. Speed got swatted the second time, creating another life-threatening situation that could have ended as a big tragedy. These terrifying incidents pushed iShowSpeed to a breaking point where he seriously considered quitting YouTube forever.
Bro, just for my safety, in case anything happened. No. Oh, ain't no fucking way, bro.
Oh, shit.
I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, good call. Wait.
Are you doing this on your own?
Yeah, I'm fucking dead after this.
The situation got so bad that after another swatting, even Slips had a mental breakdown. Speed's cameraman called the police station and got into a heated argument with the officers. He was so fed up with these constant threats to their lives, he simply couldn't hold it anymore.
You want to speak to our sergeant?
Yes. I'd love to, so that I can tell him that this is the whitelist this address. Whitelist it. Don't fucking show up here unless it's me calling or you calling. You can easily verify that. Just give us a call. If you receive a number from a call from an anonymous fucking number, don't fucking show up to the house.
Speed himself later admitted that he was thinking about ending his entire career just to protect himself and his family from these terrifying incidents where he had to experience guns pointed at him and the police officers yelling at his family. Despite all these horrifying experiences, Speed continues to entertain millions of fans around the world. He always shows up happy, even when he was facing the darkest moments of his life. Speed truly deserves the massive respect for pushing through these challenges that not a single content creator should ever have to face. choice. And at the end of the day, no human being deserves to live in a constant fear for simply doing what they love.